Okay, I want to make one thing clear for everybody. Everybody's all raving about how well the Switch is going in sales and whatnot and jazz like that. But I want to make something clear for a lot of these bonehead people that don't get a clue what's going down. When the Wii U was being sold, it sold out day one. Day one, it sold out. Nintendo didn't expect everybody just to, boom, buy it like crazy. So they had to back order a lot of people. Meaning that they were so sold out that they had to make people wait for them to make more of the units. The Switch, they didn't have to do that for people. Why? Because they were over prepared themselves. They made more units than usual. So, this amount of units being sold within this amount of time, who gives a frickin' darn? The Wii U sold out straight away. And that many units is far beyond the Switch capability. And if they had more units to sell, the Switch would still be in the ballgame of being rock bottom. Nowhere even close to being sold out. I mean, not sold out. As much as the Wii U sold. The system was great. It launched fantastically. There was one little tiny error for that little update, for the December update. But other than that, the system was bombing. It had information down, it had details down, it had amazing game lineup, everything like that. And everything ran epically. The reason why it failed, or people believe it failed, is because not from Nintendo, from the supporters. Activision, EA, Ubisoft, those supporters just went and said, screw it, and left. Why? I don't know. Maybe because they were just idiots and didn't want to program for a system that had pretty decent ability, but not as much power or amount of space of RAM technology as the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, even though that they can't even really optimize for that those systems correctly. Yeah. Most of their newer games for that system or those systems are just not even optimized well. And it's like amazing how they can release these games and just like, oh, okay, here you go. If they programmed well for this system, we would have those games on this system, dual screen, map system ability here, or off-screen play, by far. Black Ops 3 on this system, epic. Need for Speed Rivals, fantastic. Why didn't they want to bother? Because they just didn't want to bother programming with it. That's why. Look at EA when they released Need for Speed Rivals. They said the Wii U couldn't work because their Frostbite 3 technology programming software would not work with the Wii U for some reason. But it can work for a generation older than the Wii U, like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. Somehow it just magnificently doesn't work for the Wii U. When the Wii U's twice as powerful as the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and yet it's not compatible. Same thing goes with Black Ops 2. Oh, it's not powerful enough to release these downloadable content that we give Xbox 360, Xbox One, no, I think it was Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and the computer. But we can't give these downloadable content to the Wii U that is more powerful than those systems combined. Same thing for Ubisoft. Oh, we'll give you Watch Dogs, but no downloadable content, no season pass, nothing. Even though it's more powerful than the two consoles previously combined. Why? Unknown. So, why did the system fail? Why is the system a flop? Because the stupid third-party supporters that Nintendo Switch is supposedly gonna get decided to say, screw you. They made the system flop. I'm sorry, no, they didn't make the system flop. They made the system epic because it depended on itself. Nintendo made more games for it and kept it running. Third-party supporters just left, and not a lot of people liked to play it because it was mainly being built by Nintendo. There was not fantastic Xbox 360 Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 and Infinity Warfare and jazz like that. You want to know something funny? Those games that were PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were ran smooth for this system. But they just didn't want to bother. And if you think I'm wrong, well, I'm sorry. Look previously back at games that Nintendo has released. Or the consoles that have been released and the games that have been released for those systems. Like Nintendo 64, Pitch Black. All those, not Pitch Black, Perfect Dark, and all those other great games. They had very limited ability to work with, but they made so much great games out of that system. Very limited ability, such great games. Even if this is limited compared to the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, they can squeeze a lot of performance out of this and make such a great game on the system with no problem. They don't want to optimize it. They're idiots. You know what system, what company actually is dedicated for Nintendo? They have made a superiorly great game that took them like 3 to 4 years to make, or 5 years. Fast Racing Neo. Freaking amazing graphics and all that jazz. Great, just straightforward great game and performance. High graphics, high details, great performance. And I know I just said that, but you get what I mean. For such a system that says, that people say that it's poor, crap, and stupid, you would think that this game was more for a PlayStation 4. But it's running on the Wii U. Hmm. So is it crap? Is it a flop? Did it sell like crap? Nope. It's still amazing. And compared to the Switch, I'm surprised people are actually buying the Switch compared to the Wii U. Because the Wii U has a lot more stuff for the games and apps and other performance things than the Switch does at the moment. The Switch is basically a portable tablet that has a few cloned games on it at the moment. It has utterly nothing to it. There's no browser, there's no apps, there's no real actual games from third-party supporters that would supposedly come out. Ubisoft doesn't have anything. EA, FIFA, and the basketball game that supposedly is going to come out in 2018. Yeah. Woo! Congratulations, EA, you are awesome. Activision, what you got? We're supposedly going to see some epic games in 2018. That's a great launch for such a awesome system. Not to mention of how many crap bugs and difficult technical difficulties and whatnot with the system. Scratching on the screen. Pathetic Bluetooth for the controllers. I would think Nintendo actually would learn from a mistake and make their controls correct, because for the Wii U, this is 5 gigahertz. This is not 2.4 gigahertz, it's 5 gigahertz. This transmitted and received and played all in once faster than HDMI TV. Basically mean that your information of the entire gameplay came to this first before it went to the monitor or HD TV. And this is wireless. Isn't that amazing? And you had controls, you had a screen, you had uncompressed audio that ran flawlessly. And you have 2.4 gigahertz for your little Joy-Con controllers that are Bluetooth. Bluetooth is the worst kind of wireless frequency ever to exist. It has the poorest range, it has the poorest antenna ability, and supposedly has the greatest secured system ability? No. Not even far. This has more security than Bluetooth. People can't even stand more than 5 feet away from the console and they had the controllers go. And then here's another thing. The skin problem with the controller? What the heck are they making the controller or the system out of? Rubberized plastic? Does it have like a soft plastic coating all over it? Or some jazz like that? Because that sort of makes me... I haven't even bought the console. And I look at this and I'm like, is this stuff toxic? Do people even get their brain going, oh, this is flaking off? Is that good? I'm touching this kind of stuff. And now I'm licking my fingers and whatnot. Do people even get the idea what this is? And then the cartridge thing. What the flip are they thinking? We're gonna put some kind of crappy oil on the cartridge sticker, so when people lick it or try and eat it, it's gonna taste bad. Ooh. Are people that stupid to allow their kids to eat plastic? That Nintendo actually needs to take priority for this? Are you guys that dumb? Have we got into an age that just made people go, "Hey, dude, is that the new Switch? Sick. I gotta go spend my money on it. Sweet, dude. It's so cool." I'm gonna suck on a battery while I play. Oh, lithium. I mean, seriously. Have we got into an age that just has dumb people? I mean, seriously. I've seen stupid people already complain about fans. Oh no, I'm gonna let my little kid walk around, put his finger in the fan. Don't let your kids go around the fans, because they'll put their finger in here and get cut off. You know, back in 70s and such forth, they didn't have fans with great grills and whatnots in front of them. And they didn't have, like, plastic with cover over metal heats, pipes, or jazz like that. They were exposed. Look at the old kitty maker systems back in the 70s and 80s. They were full metal, and they had a full grill that was exposed with real hot pipes and whatnot on top of it. But, oh no, if you gave that to your kids now, it's like, oh, that's so dangerous. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna give my kid that. That's a hazard. Oof. Let's give him a, no, not a battery. Let's give him a mouse so he can suck on that. That is so much better for your kid. I mean, come on, people. Use it. For crying out loud. Anyways. System is great, but you know what? It's basically a brick at the moment. The Switch is nothing spectacular. And with the amount of problems it has, and the very limited ability it has, it's not looking too good. And I don't know how people can go, "Oh, this is so cool!" I really don't. I was excited for the Switch myself, but I was waiting for some real, some real information, some real gameplay, game lists, and jazz like that. And when they came out in January, mentioning their little presentation and whatnot, they didn't release any information besides how it plays. Oh, you can play with little Joy-Cons, you can feel the HD rumble, and jazz like that. And they gave a very vague list on the website. But other than that, there was no update other than that. And the games that they listed was just basically a bunch of crap clone games. So, this system is not looking too well. Is it better than the Wii U? No. Not even close. So is it going to perform well? If Nintendo gets off their fat butts and party supporters get on the system, yeah, it may look pretty good. But other than that, I don't know why everybody says that Nintendo has screwed off the Wii U, because the Wii U is not. So anyways, peace. And hope you guys are not going... See you guys later. Peace. Wrong button.